What is going on, miners, and welcome back to the Hobbyist Miner channel. Well, here's what we're getting into today. So on my Juggernaut rig, I have one GPU that has been having issues over the last few days with overheating. Now, it's at 73, so it's not the end of the world, but it's also not a great place to continue to run it at all the time. Now, this is a Geforce GTX 1066 gig EVGA. This is one of those minis. And this is in my Juggernaut rig, doing about 22.2 mega hash, but 73 degrees Fahrenheit. Now here's my challenge. We're in the middle of winter right now. It's December. It should be cold, and usually it is. But my challenge is right now in Pennsylvania, it's warm today. It's like in the 50s. And so the challenge is like, look at this. It's 101, now granted only right here. It's about 84 over here. And where else do we have more of these? Look, it's 80 down here. So this room is definitely warm right now because how I have this set up is it's set up for winter, not spring, summer weather. So a lot of my inline fans that I have in the wall and built into the ceiling here are intake fans. They're not exhaust fans, so they're supposed to be bringing in 30-degree temps from outside and keeping this room at like 65, 70. So this is the Juggernaut rig right here, and the card on the very end is my overheating card. And so what I've been doing and needing to do is turn on, this is my Built Hard 20-inch fan. It's a 5200 CFM fan. I have another one right here I wanted to show you guys. These things are amazing. It's 3-speed. Top speed puts out 5200 CFM. They're amazing. I don't know if they rebranded or they got bought out, but they're now branded as B Air. I'll put a link down below if you need one. But I'm in the middle of winter. This room should be really cold. I shouldn't need to use one of these fans on this rig. So what I like to do is, if you guys ever need to figure out, like, okay, which GPU is this? What I like to do is you can come in and go into the fan and set your fan down to something like 5 and then apply it. And that'll go ahead and apply it to the rig. And then I'm gonna go ahead and stop the miner so that we're not gonna cook this sucker. So that'll stop the miner and we're gonna put the fan down to 5. So the fan speed is going to be super, super slow, and that's going to allow us to easily identify it versus all the other ones, if you notice, are at 100. So, okay, we're at 5 right here. So now what I can do, let me go ahead and refresh this. And this should be stopped. Yep, okay, so we stopped mining and that one's at 5. So if I come back in here, you can see all my other fans are running. They're all good. They're all good. But look at this one. You can tell, like, look, it's like wobbly a little bit. And now to validate even more, just to be 1000%, let's come in here. We're gonna change our 5 speed. We're gonna change that to 1 and apply. Because if you do 0, then it's auto fan. So you don't wanna use 0. So let's come back over here and check it out. Now it's not even moving. So we know it's one of these guys. Now, this rig, I would say, is one of my oldest rigs. It's also one of my dirtiest rigs. You know, it just, once I can get into these a little bit more, some of these cards they're not terrible, but they're definitely dirty. And because these are so close together, and you have some really hot cards in here. You got like 3 1080s, you got some 1060s in here, and then these like EVGA 1060 minis. They're not the best. There's no thermal pads on them. The thermal paste is barely anything. So what I want to do today is I want to go ahead and remove this card. We're going to go ahead and replace the thermal paste on it, and then we're going to see what our temps are. We saw our temps were at 73, and I have this thing off, okay? So this fan is not on currently right now, and I just want to show the true value of keeping up with cleaning your cards, blowing them out, and replacing the thermal pads and thermal paste on it. So let me go ahead and get this shut down. And we'll take a little closer look at that card in hand, and then we'll go ahead and blow it out. Okay, so this card is really hot right now. So it's not terrible. want to kind of take a look at it with you guys. You know, it's not super, super bad. You know, you got some dust in here and there. I think the part, let me see if I can move it with my finger. Okay, so right in here you can see it gets pretty thick, but it's not terrible. So, you know, it's impeding airflow, but it's not super, super bad. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this card and we're gonna use our X-Power electric blower. This thing is amazing. I love this electric blower. I go ahead, I hook it up out back, and then I blow it out entirely, and it has the brush that comes with it, so you can really get in here on all the edges, you can get into the heat sink, everything like that. And the nice thing is after we take off the heat sink and the shroud, you can really get in and wipe off the entire thing. Oh yeah, look, you can see a little bit more right back in there, getting some thick dust bunnies. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna power off the camera, we're take it outside, we're gonna go ahead and blow it out entirely, and then we're gonna come back inside, we're gonna use our iFixit kit to go ahead and unscrew it. We're gonna go ahead and clean it, we're gonna replace the thermal paste, it should be really quick, 5 minutes max. And then I wanna slap this thing back in my mining rig, let it run for about 15 minutes, and then check to see, are we still getting 73 degrees Celsius, or are we seeing significantly improvement by just blowing out our card and we're just applying new thermal paste? Because I really don't wanna have to start running these in my mining room for days like today. I mean, it's literally the end of December. It should be cold in there, but hey, 50, 55 degrees outside is pretty insane for the end of February. So let me get to work on this. I'll be back in a moment. Alrighty, so we got our card all cleaned up. I'm going to admit there was a lot more dust bunnies than I thought that were in here. A little bit dirtier than I expected, to be honest with you. Just a lot caught inside of the heatsink itself. I blew it out several times. If I really wanted to go crazy, I would have separated the shroud from the heatsink. But I think we did a pretty decent job. The thermal paste itself could have been worse, but definitely could have been better. A lot of the thermal paste actually came apart in chunks and was pretty brittle. Wasn't entirely dried out, but definitely room for improvement. Now, as you guys saw, there isn't really any thermal pads on this. The way the heatsink is designed, it sits on all those memory modules there, so there was no pads for us to replace. Probably would do better in a different design, but you gotta remember, these are these minis, which don't do the best for cooling, and it doesn't necessarily come down to just, oh, one fan. Just the way this is designed entirely does not exactly give out the best cooling possible. So let me go ahead and get this reinstalled back in our Juggernaut mining rig, which will go right here. And then we're gonna go ahead and power this up, let it run for 15 minutes, and we'll see if we're doing better than 73 degrees Celsius. Okay, moment of truth. Let's take a look here. So I did put this right here to see. Okay, so it's about 89 right here. And you can see here's our new car. Look, you can see how much cleaner it is than like these other ones. Definitely tell the difference here. So we're sitting in place, we're installed, 89 degrees right in this area. Now, this one does have, where is it? That is an intake fan back in there blowing cold air straight in. There's another one down there, intake's coming in, and that one's actually an exhaust right there. But let's go ahead, you can see our fan is off here. I'm gonna go ahead and close our door. And let's give it, I don't know, 5 minutes or so to make sure everything settles in right, and we'll check back on our temps. Okay guys, let's take a look at our temps here. So it's been overall about 20 minutes total. Let's see, card number 7, we were at 73 degrees Fahrenheit. Here's the EVGA Micron, 22.72, 60 degrees. We went from 73 to 60 degrees with just blowing the card out and then replacing the thermal paste. And that took all of about 15 total minutes. So I would count that as a big success. Everything is, whew, I love it, it's kosher. So in the end, what does that tell me? That tells me that I need to be taking care of my cards better. I need to be scheduling more time to blow them out, even just to blow them out, and then to also replace the thermal paste. I try to replace the thermal paste every time I get in a secondhand card or a used card or pads or whatever, but sometimes I want to get it into a rig so quickly and I forget, and then this pops up. And it's like, oh man, you know, the heat and that ambient warm temperatures put it to the test, and now I find myself cleaning it and replacing the thermal paste in it. But that's gonna do it for today, guys. Hopefully this was just a good reminder to you guys to keep up with your GPUs, with cleaning, with maintenance, and literally what 15 minutes of time will do with 13 degrees total difference. Well, if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. All of the items I used in the video and that you saw today will be in the description down below. Have a good one.